Good morning, family. Look at that. Isn't that's kind of cool, actually. You know what? Today, for me, is a special day. I am going to be grading for technically, it would be my third karate belt in Kyokushinkai karate, which is, I do two styles. I am going to grade, hopefully soon, to red belt in Shotokan, and Kyokushin, it would be my third belt, which is orange with a white stripe. And God gave me a beautiful day, right? And that to me is God saying, don't worry. See how over there it's not so nice, but it's all clear where I'm at. I take that as a good sign. Today's a good day. And even if it wasn't, I would still be like, today's a good day. Because that's my outlook on things. Anyways, I had a weird dream, and I want to just. I know Sister Shireen was talking about dreams yesterday, and we were talking about that in her live chat. And I just wanted to quickly say my dream quick so that I want to remember it. It was the weirdest dream. I was born in Quebec City. My family's in Quebec City. It's about 5 hours away from here, Ottawa. And so in the dream, I was visiting, okay, and I was going on my way, I was leaving, I was on my way home, and there was this place with all these rooms with giant gym mats, like those really thick gym mats that we still love jumping on, for gymnastics and stuff. And people, like adults, okay, they weren't kids, adults, were jumping on them, and they were all in individual rooms, and they're all jumping, and and it was targeted. It all almost seemed like lab rats. They almost seemed like lab rats, but they were under the pretense that they're there to have fun, just get your energy out, get your anger out, and jumpity jump, right? And I wasn't falling for it. So anyways, I ended up meeting, it was like almost like a job interview, I think it almost was. And I met these three people, okay, three, and then they bring me through these halls with all these things with mats. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I get to the end of the hall, and then they're like, oh, we're just gonna give you this little chip or whatever. And I'm like, no. And they're like, no, it's nothing. It's just so we can track your progress and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. Anyways, then, you know what? They sensed something in me that was different. Like, there was, not I was resisting. Like, they knew that I knew, that I was onto them or whatever. And they wanted even more to chip me, right? So they, like, pinned me down. They put two different chips in me. Okay, one on the side, like, right on behind the ear, and the other one was near the temple on the right for me temple. And I was screaming. I'm like, no, don't do it, no. Anyways, and then I tried to run. They tried to put me in one of these things. They're like, just jump it off, we need to monitor. And I'm like, no. And I run down the hallway, but this device, whatever, slowed me down. Like, I felt like I was trying to run, and I just like slow mo, and I'm like getting really dopey, and I'm like trying to resist it. And then there was a guy there, and he comes out, and he kind of just stands over me. He's like, just let it. I'm like, no. And then I fell to the floor. Anyways, I woke up. My internal clock was like, again, Miss Karate. So, I'm like, so I woke up. So I didn't go further into that dream, but it was a scary one. I just thought that I would explain it while it's still fresh in the mind. Anyways, I hope that it never comes to something like that. Really, it was. These people, were they even human? I don't know. The guy at the end that stood above me, I don't think was. The three little minions that tried to lure me in with a false job interview or whatever the hell they were doing, they may have been human. I'm not sure. I don't know. One of them seemed naive and kind of knew but didn't know, and the other two were obviously like CEOs or like heads. And yeah, they lure you in, and then so if you don't buy the whole oh I'm there like as a gym membership kind of thing, you know, like to de-stress and jump on mats, you know, like in cells, you know what? And it's funny. I mentioned that yesterday. Maybe that's why that's why I dreamt it that way, but. I mentioned to Shireen yesterday that I had a dream once. This was a while ago, but that I was brought into a spaceship and there was a bunch of people, kids, you know, and we were all in holding cells. So the whole cell thing is either way, it doesn't look good if they're rounding us up to put us in cells eventually, whether it be on a spaceship or here. But anyways, I thought I would share that. Yeah, and in that dream, I didn't mention Shireen because I was typing it. I kind of did, but I got out of that cell in that dream, the spaceship one, and they had me. They were tall people, really tall people. Didn't really look kind of like people, but cloaked anyways. And they brought me to the front of the ship, and they wanted me to pilot. They were getting people who were gamers, which is so funny because I don't do any flight games or I can't play FPS because I get sick. That's first person shooters or first person anything. I get really dizzy and sick unless I take a gravel. But yeah, they made me pilot this giant ship. They were like, we need you to pilot. We need pilots. So that I guess they can round up more people, and they didn't have the pilots to, you know, so they sat me and I had to like pilot this giant spaceship. It was friggin' weird. Friggin' weird. Anyways, dreams, I'll take them as not literal. You know, obviously your mind can, but who knows? I've had some really messed up ones. Anyways, 7 minutes. God. Ramble, ramble, ramble. All right, well, I have to get ready. Okay, wish me luck. God bless all. Oh, wow, isn't that cool? Wow, look at that. It's like a straight line separating. Huh. Anyways, God bless you all. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You know what? I feel like something's brewing, calm before the storm kind of thing. But I do like the energy, so I hope that it remains the same. I'd rather think that nothing bad's gonna happen, even though you can feel it in your gut that it will. But I hope that there's enough people praying out there that maybe we can collectively stop it by prayer. So pray that, you know what, we all feel something coming, but don't stay in that something's coming energy. Instead, fight that energy. That's what you can do, is pray and go, no, we don't want that. And if it does, that, you know, just takes care of it. I mean, obviously, we know how it's going to end up anyways. So it's in our favor as long as you have Jesus or Yeshua in your heart, right? But let's pray together that we remain in the calm and the calm doesn't brew into a storm. Because that's what I'd rather anyways. Have a good day, guys. Bless you all. Love you all. Shalom, shalom.